How did the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search. And there's no sign of her on land. Tolby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel for your loss, Saren. Or Farin, sorry. I've known you for so long and I can't even say your name. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse and the ship. Apparently everything at Idajima, including the ship, was swept away. So Idajima itself was washed out to sea. And just so you guys know, just in case you might have forgot, Idajima is like the little peninsula we found that had that ship. And it turns out that that ship that we thought was Babby's ship was actually Satoru Minardi's ship. So it appears that that little peninsula called Idajima was washed out the sea somehow due to the earthquake. I guess so. Incredible. Then the cave too has been flooded. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Idajima. We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Isaac? Don't worry about Sheba. I just hope you were able to find Jenna. Dude, that's like your daughter! You just gave up on her? You don't even know if she's dead or alive. But, I mean, still, thank you. We will find Sheba without fail. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Oh, okay, so she landed in the water, apparently. Can you really call that a miracle? Do you think it was just good luck? Let's call it mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. So you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I am sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What is that? Well, it's someone with abilities, like theirs. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter how many times I explain that to Farron, he just doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right. I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost to sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care, and farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. So, oh, please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak with you. So I was gonna say, we did it. Managed to get up to level 27 too. Unfortunately, that experience we didn't get any experience from the Fusion Dragon. So Ivan and me are forever gonna be separated by, you know, the one level difference. Let's see what these people say. You are leaving after all, aren't you? You're welcome in Lalivero at any time. And for the last time, let's go ahead and invade people's privacy. Why won't anyone stop Isaac and his friends from leaving us? Farron says knowing her powers, Sheba is alive without a doubt, but I can't be sure as Farron until I see her. I don't need fame or fortune. I just want Sheba to be safe. What is this guy saying? I must explain their promise to Lord Babby before it is too late. Bro, we didn't forget. Don't worry. No, I want to read your mind. I can't get to you. Hold on, wait. Maybe if I like... Haha. Oh, wait, no. So, there are some people like Isaac and his friends in Angara. If only I were a little younger, I'd go to Angara. I wonder if I can, like, come up to the roof here and just party. Hey, I can. Okay, I won't mess around too much. Video's already going to be super long as it is. Okay, there we go. Where are you going, Isaac? Yodam asked him to wait. Did you forget? No. I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Yodam has to say. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. So I guess if you just wait out in front of the house long enough, it will activate. Or just walking and leaving probably does it too. I don't know. Thank you for waiting for me. As you no doubt have guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yes, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Babby you would. Yeah, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remember how Babby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I'm not sure, but I'm beginning to think that that may be Lemuria. If it is, then Babby's life could be saved? Yes. And I guess we have no choice to go. Well, I mean, we did make a promise to him. Good. Then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. That is the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. Yodam takes out the black orb. Oh, isn't that... You will need it to sail Babby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Idajima was Babby's. His ship is here in Lalivero. So the ship at the peninsula was Satros' ship. Perhaps, but we have no way of finding that out now. Yes, they're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Babby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Babby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You'll know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It's time to depart. So, although it looks like we can leave town and just go off and goof around, you will be stopped, and it says, you know, Garrett will say, "Are we taking Babby's ship? We gotta go there." So there's no way to unfortunately leave. Even if we go up to the... I think even the Sanctum trick doesn't even work at this point, so... I was going to save, but I'll save that for another point. I mean, you can save here and just run around town until you go and see Babby. You know what? I'm going to spend 100 coins and give our heroes the well-deserved rest that they deserve. Like, after everything they've been through, you guys deserve to take a nap before you set sail. I must say, it is nice to see the light of the beacon at night. So she's commenting on the fact that the Venus Lighthouse, the beacon is really bright even at night. Fishing is so difficult nowadays because the ocean is so rough. We have little to cook that we can't fish. It's no good to us. I really don't think there's anything too interesting, but I mean, this whole game I've been running around reading people's minds and talking to them, so, you know, no use breaking the tradition for the last episode, right? So we still got people worried for Sheba. No trespassing, danger beyond this point. What do you mean? They closed down Babby Lighthouse? If you defeated that evil bunch, you must be mighty warriors. I saw the beacon of Venus Lighthouse light up. It was one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. Venus Lighthouse had been a symbol of Lollyvero since the olden days. The lighting of the beacon may be a sign of good things to come. I mean, according to the wise one from the very beginning of the game, I mean, no, it's not, but maybe it is, who knows? I mean, the bad things that have happened, we really haven't seen it. I mean, the whole thing with Mount Elf, I mean, created a bunch of monsters, forests, gave people powers. So who knows if it's been a good or a bad thing. I shudder to think if our time was washed out to sea. It was living on the other side of the lighthouse. So it looks like the whole area, like around the lighthouse, has just been completely demolished, which is probably why they aren't allowing us to leave. Just to, you know, keep us locked here. We can buy more armor. I mean, there kind of is no point. Let's see. Well, I guess I might as well just... I guess I might as well just buy some of this stuff. Let's see what we got. I thought last time we were buying armor would be the last time, but I guess I was wrong. I guess I'll get this mirror shield. Yeah, we'll give it to Isaac. Why not? Oh, wait, no! The Spirit Gloves boosted Earth power. Oh, wait, what am I complaining about? I'm not... This is the end of the game. I, like, got all mad and bothered. Got any new weapons? No. Besides, nothing's gonna beat our Gaia Blade. That thing was badass. And even though we threw away the Silver Blade, it looks like it appeared here in the shop, so that's pretty neat. I'm just gonna sell some leftover stuff we have that we really aren't gonna need, like the Dragon Scales. And then... yeah, we'll get rid of the Blessed Mace too. I think we had the Ninja Garb that I was gonna get rid of too. And then I'll keep the Turtle Boots as a souvenir. I guess I'll get rid of the Mithril Circlet. And yeah, I think that'll be pretty much it. Okay, I know I'm kind of just delaying the inevitable. I mean, this is the last episode, and I guess I'm just trying to, you know, enjoy it while I can. But truth be told, I never really went around town and read what people's minds were saying, so I guess I'm just going around to see what people are saying. Everyone's just talking about Shiba. Is that what all this town just really obsesses over? Like, just every single one of their thoughts about Shiba. What? The tunnel under the lighthouse is not flooded? So that's how you came back, huh? Oh, okay, so the base of the lighthouse got flooded, like where we got the Carry Stone and everything, but the tunnel ruins, so that's how we came back through, I see. But once again, as I was saying, I hope those people, who weren't dead, but some of them were just unconscious, hope they got away. If not, once again, another death count to the total. But with all that said and done, we actually came and talked to this guy back when we first made it to Lollyvero. I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. And before he was talking about that, this sure seems like a strange place for Babby to moor his yacht. He said, like, Babby's, like, Tolby or Babby's treasure was hidden here, and he wouldn't let us in. So, this is the last room of the game, that we haven't explored yet. And so, I mean, unless I missed some random place in a random town, but I don't think there's really anything here, I guess just for fun. I mean, I'll use a reveal. Yeah, I really don't feel like there's anything here hidden. Alright, I know I'm procrastinating. So let's do it, guys. We started this journey together, and we're gonna finish it. Lemurian ship. So if we come here and use the black orb, so if you remember from way back then, Babby said that he went to Lemuria, and he went to Lemuria, or he got lost at sea, went to Lemuria, and then ended up escaping there, taking a bunch of draught with him. And the way, and oh, he learned how to use a little bit of synergy to use the ship. So this is that ship he was talking about. This is what he used to escape Lemuria, and what we're going to use to go back to it. It looks like it's finally time to leave Gondowan. It's so strange. We've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? Well, I guess technically we gotta stop the lighthouses too. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Our promise to Babby. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Lemuria. I literally just said that. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Oh man. There's so many possible places she can be. I mean, she could be dead and washed out to sea, traveling elsewhere. Like, we have no basis, but I mean, if she's alone out there, yeah, I guess we do gotta find her. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. That is true. Even back in, like, I think episode 2, that's when, because we went to the elemental stars, you know, the room with the elemental stars, it was surrounded by water, and Garrett thought it was the ocean. Oh, and then we went to the Caragul Sea. He thought that was the ocean too, but it turned out just to be a sea, so. The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay? This is Lemurian ship. We'll be fine. Well, shall we then? To sea. Jenna is waiting for us. And with that, that's it. That last A button press was the last control I get of this file. Our heroes set off to their next journey, or journeys rather. But as far as this game goes, that is the end. The actual end this time, not like the end I did back in like episode 3. So anyways, these are the credits roll, which actually technically I already did back in episode 3 like I said, but now we actually made it there. And it gives you a really nice overview of all these places that you've been across, whether it's the world map or where we fought those bandits, the many forests you come across in that's like the battle scene of it. And then we get to hear this beautiful, or the, what was it, the Bilibin Cave, you know, right before Bilibin, and then Kolyma. I mean, this is the whole game right here. It's just a nice little reminder of the journey you've taken. Treachery. But yeah, you get to hear this beautiful music and see all the places you've been. And it's just a nice reminder of the long journey we've been through. When we went up north to the Mercury Lighthouse, I could just recount the whole thing, but you guys were there. So I just want to say thank you everyone. Thank you anybody for watching. I absolutely have loved this game ever since I was a kid. My brother actually, who did the voice for Saturos in this episode, thank you to him for that. But also thank you to him because he started playing this game on emulator way back when, and I remember seeing the game, and it looked so fun. I was super obsessed with Final Fantasy at the time, Final Fantasy 7 and 10 to be specific, and to me, seeing like a Final Fantasy like game on a Game Boy Advance cartridge was just so cool, and also just the art styles, the puzzles, everything. It looks so great, and so I think I would see him play the game on emulator on his old like PC, and I remember going to GameStop with my dad, you know, because you know, whenever we go to that little plaza over there, you know, I would want to go to GameStop, and one of the days I went in and I found the game, and it's always distinctive because it has a little tear on it. I'll show you guys the cartridge, but where we fought Deadbeard. But we got the game and I played it, and I can't remember how much we paid for it. I didn't get it new, obviously, but Got it used. Probably was like maybe 15, 20 bucks, but I mean, I've easily played this game like I said, 20 times or so. So, and then my brothers played it, and just a great game. And I'm so happy I was able to finally do a playthrough of it all these years and share experiences and ideas and moments, and just able to share it with all of you. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I've already said everything I did over the whole playthrough. I think there is a post-credit scene though. Oh, so hitting save here creates a clear data like we saw in the regular play file, meaning that well, it comes into play for the next game, which I won't be doing anytime soon, by the way, because that's another long game. But you know, aside from that, aside from the future of the series, aside from any of those things, like, I had a great time playing this. Yeah, you cannot resume your venture with this data. So I do feel like saving over my old file, but this is one I've had ever since I was a kid. This one's my brother's file, and then this one is the one we played. So you know what? I'm just going to save right over it. And with that, I have a full cartridge of Golden Sun that is complete. So, but I think it's going to show that post-credit scene I just mentioned. And that island, Idajima, that they were talking about, looks to be sailing in the ocean now. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. How could you think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? You're so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. Isaac and his friends must have been nearby too. They probably were. I miss them. Isaac, Felix. Alex? There is something I wish to show you. Walk this way. Well, well, look who's alive. Felix, Shigeba! They're alive. They're alive! Alex, what happened? What is this? To be continued.